Hey everyone, what's up? It's your name, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into an important topic. How much should you be saving by age, according to US data? We'll break it down by decade, discuss some strategies, and hopefully this will give you a little bit of a reality check on where you stand. If you want to secure your financial future, achieve your dreams, and not end up living paycheck to paycheck, this video is a must-watch. So grab your coffee, tea, or whatever you like to sip on while we talk numbers, and let's get started. Before we jump into the specific savings benchmarks for each age group, let's talk about why saving early is so crucial. Compound interest is your best friend when it comes to building wealth. It's like magic, but instead of wands and spells, we're using time and consistent contributions. When you invest your money, it has the potential to earn interest. But here's the cool part. That interest can then earn interest itself. It's like a snowball effect for your money. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow exponentially. Even if you're only able to invest small amounts in the beginning, those small amounts can turn into something significant over time. Let me give you an example. Let's say you start investing $100 a month at age 25, earning an average annual return of 8%. By the time you reach 65, you'd have over $300,000. But if you wait until you're 35 to start investing that same $100 a month, you'd only have around $125,000 by age 65. That's a difference of over $175,000, all because you started 10 years earlier. The key is to start somewhere and make it a habit. Trust me on this one. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty of how much you should aim to save by each age. First up, your roaring 20s. This is a time of exploration, new beginnings, and let's be real, probably some financial struggles. You're just starting your career, figuring out this whole adulting thing, and you might be drowning in student loan debt. So, what's a reasonable savings goal for someone in their 20s? According to Fidelity, a good rule of thumb is to aim to have saved at least 1 times your annual salary by the time you hit the big 30. Now, I know that might sound daunting, especially if you're living paycheck to paycheck. But remember, this is just a benchmark, not a hard and fast rule. The most important thing is to be saving something, even if it's just a small amount each month. Here are a few tips for saving in your 20s. 1. Track your expenses. You can't manage what you don't track. Use a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or even just a good old-fashioned notebook to keep tabs on where your money is going. 2. Automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account each month. 3. Start small and gradually increase your savings rate. If you can only afford to save $50 a month right now, that's okay. Start there and make it a goal to increase your savings rate by 1% every few months or whenever you get a raise. 4. Don't be afraid to negotiate your salary. Do your research and come prepared with data to support your case. 5. Consider side hustles. The gig economy is booming, and there are tons of ways to make extra money on the side. Whether it's driving for Uber, delivering food, or freelancing your skills, a little extra income can go a long way. Remember, your 20s are a time to lay the foundation for your financial future. It might not be easy, but it's definitely worth it. Chapter 3. Leveling up your savings in your 30s. All right, let's move on to your 30s. By now, you're probably more established in your career, maybe even considering buying a house or starting a family. With these bigger life goals comes the need for bigger savings. So, how much should you aim to have saved by the time you hit the big 40? According to Fidelity, you should strive to have 3 times your annual salary socked away. This might seem like a big jump from the 1 times your salary benchmark in your 20s, but remember, you've also got more earning potential now. Here are a few tips for saving in your 30s. First, increase your retirement contributions. If you haven't already, now's the time to start maxing out your 401k or other retirement accounts. Second, build an emergency fund. Aim to have 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses saved in an easily accessible account. Third, start saving for your children's education. If you plan on having kids, it's never too early to start saving for their education. Fourth, consider investing in real estate. Owning a home can be a great way to build wealth over time. Lastly, don't forget about your own financial goals. Whether it's taking a dream vacation, starting your own business, or retiring early, make sure you're saving for the things that are important to you. Your 30s are a time of significant financial growth. By making smart savings choices and staying focused on your goals, you can set yourself up for a bright financial future. Chapter 4. Supercharging your savings in your 40s. Alright, let's talk about your 40s. You're now a seasoned pro at this whole adulting thing. Your career is in full swing, you might have a family to support, and retirement is starting to feel a little less like a distant dream, and a little more like a looming deadline. So, how much should you aim to have saved by the time you hit the half-century mark? According to Fidelity, you should strive to have 6 times your annual salary saved by age 50. This might seem like a daunting number, but remember, you've got time on your side, and you're likely earning more than you were in your 20s and 30s. Here are a few tips for saving in your 40s. First, maximize your retirement contributions. Contribute the maximum amount allowed to your 401k and consider other retirement accounts like IRAs. Second, pay down high-interest debt. Credit card debt can be a major drain on your finances. Make it a priority to pay down any high-interest debt you have as quickly as possible. Third, review your insurance coverage. Make sure you have adequate life insurance, health insurance, and disability insurance coverage to protect yourself and your family. Fourth, consider downsizing your home. If your kids have flown the coop or you're looking to simplify your life, downsizing your home can free up a significant amount of cash that you can put towards your savings goals. Lastly, invest in your health. Make time for exercise, eat a healthy diet, and get regular checkups. Your 40s are a crucial time to focus on your long-term financial goals. By making smart savings and investment choices, you can ensure a comfortable and secure retirement. Chapter 5. Securing your financial future. Savings in your 50s and beyond. Alright, let's talk about your 50s and beyond. You're in the home stretch now, retirement is on the horizon, and you're probably starting to think about what your golden years will look like. So, how much should you aim to have saved by the time you retire? According to Fidelity, you should strive to have 10 times your annual salary saved by age 67. This might seem like a lot, but remember, you've been working towards this goal for decades. Plus, you have the benefit of catch-up contributions to help you boost your savings rate. Here are a few tips for saving in your 50s and beyond. First, take advantage of catch-up contributions. Once you turn 50, you're eligible to make catch-up contributions to your retirement accounts. Second, create a retirement budget. Retirement might mean a decrease in income, so it's important to create a budget that outlines your expected expenses. This will help you determine how much you need to have saved to maintain your desired lifestyle. Third, consider working part-time in retirement. Working part-time can provide extra income and help you stay active and engaged. Plus, it can allow you to delay tapping into your retirement savings, giving your investments more time to grow. Fourth, review your estate plan. Make sure your will, trust, and other estate planning documents are up to date. Lastly, enjoy your retirement. Travel, spend time with loved ones, and pursue your passions. Your 50s and beyond are a time to focus on enjoying the financial security you've worked so hard to achieve. By staying disciplined with your savings and making smart financial decisions, you can look forward to a comfortable and fulfilling retirement. Outro, wrapping up your financial journey. That's it for today's video on savings benchmarks by age. Remember, these are just guidelines, and your specific savings goals will depend on your individual circumstances and financial goals. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more financial tips and advice. Until next time, stay informed, stay invested, and take care.